Do you know that NHS Trust no longer issues certificate of sponsorship, which is COS, to Bantus and Bantiri roles? Basically, we know the healthcare support worker or the healthcare assistant, they are the ones on the Bantus and Bantiris. Prior to now, many NHS trusts do issue COS to healthcare assistant or the healthcare support worker, but currently that no longer happens. I'm going to explain to you why this has happened. Stay with me. So I came across this vacancy on Track Jobs. It's for a senior clinical support worker. It's a Bantiri role. What interested me was it categorically stated that this trust is currently unable to provide sponsorship for Bantu and Bantiri roles. This is in accordance with UKVI guidelines and legislation, as these roles do not meet the skill nor salary threshold for sponsorship. On 22nd of May 2025, the government approved the 2025 NHS Pay Award, which was they approved a pay rise of 3.6% for all NHS staff, backdated to 1st of April 2025. The new immigration rule that came into effect on the 9th of April 2025 stated that certificate of sponsorship will only be issued to skilled workers who meet the salary threshold. So the government did increase the salary threshold for skilled worker from some certain amount, so it depends on the occupation you're working in, to a higher amount, which means that Bantus and Bantiris currently moved from £23,000 to £25,000. So even with the new 3.6% salary increment by the government announced in May, the Bantus and Bantiris salary threshold did not still meet 25,000. The exact amount for Bantu is 24,465, and that for Bantiris is 24,937. So as it stands, Bantus and Bantiris can no longer receive certificate of sponsorship or COS from any NHS trust. So we've just talked about the salary threshold for sponsorship. It is also important to note that the vacancy that we talked about earlier on in this video did not only talk about the salary structure or the salary threshold. It stated that these roles do not meet the skill nor salary threshold for sponsorship. Now let's talk about the skill. Remember, the government some time ago brought about this immigration white paper, and there they proposed that band 3s and 4s will now require a higher skill. So what it means is band 3s and 4s, we have the healthcare support worker and the healthcare assistant majorly on that role. So it means that if that white paper comes to play, of which currently is in consultation, if it's approved, it means that band 3s and 4s, which are the healthcare support worker and the healthcare assistant, will now require to have a level 6, which is equivalent to a degree, before you can get that banding, of which we all know that if that comes to play, band 3s and 4 will no longer be eligible to get certificate of sponsorship. Finally, those Bantus and Bantiris, the healthcare support worker or the healthcare assistant who already have certificate of sponsorship issued by their trust or issued by the NHS trust, don't need to worry, because you already have the right to work for probably 3 years or 5 years, depending on the length of that sponsorship. So just go ahead and continue working, but you won't be able to renew that sponsorship because as it stands, Bantus and Bantiris do not meet the salary threshold for issuing certificate of sponsorship. So thank you very much for watching this video. You can subscribe to my channel, True Talk with Sam, and like and share this video. And I hope to see you next time. Thank you.